Well, it's a good thing that we have a room full of parliamentarians. And what's interesting is we're going to turn to questions right now. As I said, Tanzania first, and then Morocco, you will follow. We're not talking about ODA. We're not talking about private investment. We're not talking about public-private partnerships here. We're talking about domestic resources, which is within the purview of the people who are sitting in this room. Obviously, whether or not they are in government makes a difference. Tanzania, over to you to start us off, please.
Thank you so much. And I would like to say we live in a very diversified world, especially when it comes to economy. There's a lot of economic disparities amongst ourselves. We have the poor countries and the rich countries, all with an aim of achieving a goal in sustainable development goals. Africa is a wealthy continent, very wealthy continent. It's a home of about 30% of the world minerals. It's a home of about 12% of the world oil reserve and 8% natural gas. If I tell you an example of my country, Tanzania. Tanzania ranks number 2 in tourism in the world, in natural destinations. It ranks number 1 in Africa. It ranks number 50 in coal, number 82nd in natural gas, and in gold it ranks number 22. Helium number 1, Tanzania number 1. For such a country with such a wealth, to be languishing in poverty is not something which is acceptable. Now, speaking of the tax administration, number 1, if we are able to use all this wealth, contribute to the national basket, I'm sure we'll be able to reduce the taxation to our people and therefore increase the compliance so that we can have a larger tax base. Right now, as I'm talking to you, all this wealth and the natural resources we have is not contributing much to the national basket and our GDP. So I would urge all the people here, especially my friends from Africa, when we go home today, let's go make sure we utilize these resources for the development of our people. We signed the African Continental Free Trade Agreement. Let's go trade with each other, do business with each other, remove all the the tariff barriers at the border so we can be able to improve our economy. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. And as we did in the last session, I'm not going to put each question to our panelists here, but if you would like to make notes, we will leave time in the closing statements for you to address any particular delegate's concern or questions that you may wish to. So thank you very much.